I don't understand if the current CS, John MBADI, is doing his job, because you can't tell the people in the Republic of Kenya that such amount of money was withdrawn. You as a Treasury, you are not aware of whatever happened in the Kenyan bank. The Sunday Nation, which I'm also shocked, is reading Treasury shocker, shillings 1.3 trillion cash drawn in 7 months. So who are these people who did this, and which intention were they having? Because MBADI is now complaining that within 7 months, 1.3 trillion have been stolen. Allow me to dig deep this, ladies and gentlemen. But before I carry on, I want to take this golden chance to thank you and appreciate you so much for your support. We are on a new month, and I want to appreciate you so much, by the way, for your subscription. You made it marvelous in the last month. Now we are on the new month today. As usual, let's continue with the same spirit. If you've never subscribed to this broadcast, kindly subscribe, like my videos, watch, share, and give us your opinion. Remember, we are on a road trip of 10,000. Of course, I believe we're gonna make it. Okay, subscribers. Now, there's one thing which always hinders us, and it is called corruption. Remember yesterday in the morning when I analyzed my video and the headline was KDF takes over. Some of you were wondering and were shocked while seeing that headline. And that is the problem. This is the problem affecting us. We don't have that time to ask ourselves this question. What I meant by saying the GSU takes over is because the president is not delivering what he's supposed to deliver as a leader. And now, what if today I write that 1.3 trillion stolen? How will you put it? You have to judge yourself that the first thing is corruption. And corruption is the most dangerous disease. When it enters in the country or in any government administration, it marks the end of development. Now, MBADI seems to be incompetent. His work is to walk around in Bunge la Wananchi. The other last week he was in Mombasa. And I'm really watching his movement, not only MBADI, but the CS with William Ruto right now, which according to me is well doing a good job. But what happened within the duration of 7 months? That is the question. 1.3 trillion, underline that, have been stolen. The president himself, of course I disagree with him, is using large convoys, and I will still continue to hesitate this, which is not even accepted in the society we are today. Who are these people stealing money from the government? Are they not cartels Ruto appointed? Again, they are the CS. They are the ones stealing money. And it is true that this government is a government of corrupt people, a government full of incompetent leaders, a government full of leaders who cannot think of tomorrow, how we are going to solve problem affecting us in this country. And that is why I keep on saying that leadership is not all about how rich you are. Leadership is not all about how powerful you are. It's not all about the kind of vehicle you're using, the kind of chopper you are using, the luxurious life you are in your life. It is all about understanding people, and thinking for them a better future. A better future means that you sealed any corrupt deal in the government. You ensure that the government projects are done honestly, transparently, and you obey the oath which so many of them always takes while swearing in. Whether you are MP, whether you're the governor, whether you are the Senate, regardless in the position you are in the government. Now, I will give William Ruto 10%. Him as a president, he has never even talked about this 1.3 trillion. Case is keeping quiet. I saw him in Mombasa, still enjoying the cool breeze from Mombasa, which is okay. But when you look at this 1.3 trillion, it's enough to cater for Kenya's budget within 2 years, if I'm not wrong. In fact, 3 years, because budget of each and every year, trillion, roughly. But the best one, even 200 million, 1 billion is enough. I wonder why they always raise it to a higher point for them to steal, of course. If it will happen, for instance, for those who are afraid, I become the head of state in the Republic of Kenya, then within 24 hours, any budget in the county level should be equal with the budget which the other neighbors country are also using. What am I trying to say? That we have to have equal budget. If it is 9 billion, it should be 9 billion. Because 9 billion, I believe, is enough to cater for even free education, electricity. Parts which have not received electricity should be catered for. The parts which have received electricity should not be even written down. But to find out why are this money being stolen? They are repeating the same projects. If they go and launch other places in the Republic of Kenya, for instance, Lodwar, they are still repeating the same project, cost 20 million. They still, if those who are concerned to go and see the project have a visit there, they will still see that it has been done. So these factors has dragged us behind as a country. So as the CS Treasury, the first thing we were supposed to do is to ensure that there is no corruption deal in the government. I like Magufuli the late, how he was doing. Magufuli was performing well. He used to check if it is school. He's asking the CS, we made agreement. Where's the 8th classroom? And he was the president. Hospital, we made an agreement. Where was the bed? Where are beds? And so on and so on. That is why I even told you here that the project Samia Suluhu is launching or practicing was the late John Pombe Magufuli's legacy. So we must tell up as leaders. Leadership is not all about the luxurious life you want to offer. For instance, it happened you become the MP or the governor. You only think of your family, your life, your wife, your children, how they should live. No, it is wrong. Be satisfied with the money you are getting from the government. If it is 800,000, if it is 1 million, you be satisfied with that. If you plan well, then your family will not suffer. If you plan well, then even the mentality of stealing money will not be there. William Ruto's administration have failed, and that is the fact. Now, the EACC, this is the message I have for you. You must check and tell us, as Kenyans, where is this money disappearing to? 1.3 trillion have been stolen within 7 months. Now, try to give William Ruto another second term. How much will be stolen? Because they are incompetent. In fact, they will steal more. Kenyans are suffering to pay tax. You overtax them. You call yourself a leader. We forget even the background where we come from. Even Ruto was not born and become the head of state. He passed the adolescent stage, and this, so on and so on. So we must be ready to serve the people in the Republic of Kenya. Simple as that. You know, I sometimes wonder, why are we lazy in leadership? I sometimes wonder, especially in the government. This is wrong and is not accepted. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your take? I raise my case at this point. I wish you all the best. Kindly drop your opinion at the comment section below. Bye bye.